So The Office's new spin-off or sequel show has been greenlit. Now, full disclosure here, I did want this video to come out a little sooner than it did, because in a way, I consider it something of a companion piece to my last video. That was about Warner Brothers putting the new Lord of the Rings movie, one that brings back Gollum, into production. It's indicative of a Hollywood film industry we're all very familiar with at this point. One where IP and brands are absolutely the most important thing. One where studios are terrified of risk, of embracing anything new, and rely on old favorites with familiar characters. I know with blockbuster movies, it's really nothing new. But this new Office announcement I found kind of disturbing for a different reason. It shows that thinking has grown far beyond blockbuster movies, and now even the humble sitcom needs a big brand to get greenlit. I'm guessing we'll get some crossover characters like guest stars, maybe Creed or Dwight or something, but it just doesn't sound like a show that really needs to be tied into Dunder Mifflin and the gang in really any way. And yet, we all know why they're making it this way. The Office name means something to people. It's one of Peacock's biggest brands, alongside Law & Order and the WWE, which I keep forgetting to mention in any videos that mention Peacock, and wrestling fans have rightfully called me out on. But anyway, yeah, The Office, obviously a crown jewel of their catalog. And maybe in an older era, it could have allowed to just remain there untouched. But now, Peacock desperately needs the name recognition. And not to sound like I'm siding with a giant streaming service here, but I fully understand why, because the sitcom, and really TV comedy in general, is not in a super healthy place. I'm glad that if they are gonna just have to use the Office brand for something, it's in service of launching an unrelated workplace sitcom at a time when we're not getting very many workplace sitcoms. But it does make me a little sad that it feels like shows like this now need to be connected to a big brand in the first place.
The show you're talking about literally was a reboot. The pilot episode of The American Office was a near word-for-word recreation of a show that already existed. Yeah, reboots can be kind of annoying, but this is not the time to make that argument.
This video is brought to you by Nebula.